Hello and welcome to Select News Briefs. My name is ADAMS MAYAMBALA. Police in Iganga district have arrested Francis Muganga, the head of People Power Lego team in Busoga region, for leading a protest which attracted crowds contrary to the presidential directives aimed at controlling the spread of coronavirus disease. The president barred public meetings and person-to-person contact, which undermines the values of social distancing and increases the risk of spreading COVID-19. On Friday, Muganga reportedly stormed Iganga Main Street with whistles and placards condemning the government for failing to provide food for the needy. He also carried along a petition demanding that government lifts the lockdown and continued ban on border operations. General Montu has stepped down as the national coordinator for the Alliance for National Transformation to enable him contest as the party flag bearer for 2021 general elections. In June 26, 2020, later to the party deputy national coordinator in charge of finance and administration, Montu said he was leaving office as provided for in the party's constitution. In a separate statement by the party, confirmed the development by describing it as a great milestone. The opposition political party said relinquishing office clears and levels up the playing field for all aspirants for presidential flag bearer in the party. Away from that, former Buganda Kingdom Attorney General Apollo Nelson Makuya, together with former Principal Judge James Munange Ogola, have petitioned the Speaker of Parliament Rebecca Kadaga demanding for the removal of all colonial symbols and renaming of streets in Kampala and other cities in Uganda. While handing in the petition to Kadaga on Friday at Parliament, the Chief Petitioner Makuya said continued public display of colonial iconography glorifies persons who are responsible for brutalization, subjugation and humiliation of the people of Uganda. Makuya added that it is important to take the names off pedestals they stand and instead recognize other notable Ugandans or other personalities who are deserving of such esteem based on a consultative process and recommendations of respectable and representative body of eminent Ugandans. Moving on, Parliament has passed shillings 1 trillion supplementary budget 4 days to the end of the financial year 2019-2020. The Minister of State for Economic Planning David Bahati said from this amount, shillings 920 billion will be for recurrent expenditure and shillings 166 billion for development expenditure. Bahati said shillings 455 billion will be used to capitalize the Uganda Development Bank so as to support the private sector that has been adversely affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. The Ministry of Health was given 89 billion to help in procuring face masks for the nationals, procuring of testing kits and laboratory consumables. Shifting gaze away from here, the recovered from coronavirus of an Ethiopian man who is believed to be at least 100 years old was incredible, one of the doctors who treated him said. Tilahun Woldemichael's family says he is 114 years, which would make him the world's oldest man, but there is no birth certificate to confirm his age. People over the age of 80 are considered to be among the most vulnerable if they catch the virus. The centenarian, who is an Ethiopian Orthodox Christian monk, is now being looked after at home by his grandson. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has said Washington is imposing visa restrictions on Chinese Communist Party officials believed to be responsible for undermining freedoms in Hong Kong. Mr. Pompeo said sanctions targeted current and former party officials. He said the move followed President Donald Trump's promise to punish Beijing over a proposed security law that could erode Hong Kong's autonomy. China said the U.S. decision was a mistake that should be withdrawn. And in our sports news, Police FC have secured head coach Abdallah Mubiru to a new contract. The Corps and Mubiru agreed terms on a 3-year deal that was signed on Friday. This follows weeks of negotiations between the two parties following the Gaffer's initial contract expiring at the end of 2019-20 season. Police is arguably the darlings of Ugandan football at the moment for their expansive attacking brand of football. And that does it for STV News Briefs with me, ADAMS MAYAMBALA. I do remind you to put on your mask in public, wash your hands and watch STV. Good afternoon.